You're watching CBS 8 Mornings at 6.
And we start with breaking news. Both the Associated Press and CNN reporting that Kamala Harris has picked Minnesota Governor Tim Walz as her running mate. Thanks for joining us here at 6 a.m., everyone. I'm Eric Connert.
And I'm Neda Irampour. Now, Kamala Harris reportedly had not made a final decision as of last night and wanted to sleep on it. So now, in the morning, here we are. According to CBS News senior White House correspondent Weijia Jiang, she slept on it. She also reported a source says Harris's team had to print multiple versions of campaign signs for a rally tonight, depending on who she was going to pick, with the names of the top contenders ready to go on those signs. And now we know what those signs will say.
Tim Walz, the 31st governor of Minnesota, reelected in 2018. He was the first time he was elected. 2022, he was reelected. Accomplishments include universal free school meals for students, protecting reproductive freedom, strengthening voting rights, laying the groundwork to get Minnesota 100% clean electricity by 2040. And of course, this is a big one, cutting taxes for the middle class and expanding paid leave for Minnesota workers. So those are some of his highlights as governor of Minnesota.
Right. And he was born in Nebraska, and he was a teacher, also a football coach, also enlisted in the Army National Guard at the age of 17, retired 24 years later. We should point out he's age 60. And looking into his background here, from Nebraska to Minnesota, obviously in the political field for a while as the governor there in Minnesota. And, there were multiple options that Kamala Harris could choose from that many political analysts were considering. And everyone is wondering, who was it going to be this morning? And Tim Walz now officially chosen as the running mate. But the rally will be in Philadelphia. We should point that out tonight. So as we mentioned, those signs now for all the other potential nominees will be put away. Walz will be the one that they'll be holding those signs up for. Secret Service also ready to obviously protect the running mate now. Yeah,
Tim Walz spent 24 years in the Army National Guard. He was Command Sergeant Major Walz, and he retired from the National Guard in 2005, and now is Kamala Harris's VP pick. This decision coming after Harris locked in the Democratic nomination for president last night. The party made the announcement after all the delegates submitted their votes. According to the Democratic National Committee, Harris won 99% of those votes. Harris is now the first black woman and first Asian American to lead a major party ticket. Be sure to stay with CBS 8 for the latest on the race for the White House. You can also head to our website and our social media pages, and we'll have more on the big announcement of Tim Walz being the Harris's VP pick throughout the show and on CBS8.com.
Right. And CBS Network also following this very closely, so we'll hear from many of those correspondents, White House correspondents as well, on updates. Let's get you caught up on what's going on here at home with the heat. My goodness, another day of it.
Another day of it, basically a final day of it before we start to see some cooler temperatures in the middle of the week to the weekend. Weekend will show another warm up, but it looks like Wednesday through Friday we'll have some more mild temperatures with a lower risk of showers and thunderstorms, so less muggy conditions. Won't feel quite as humid out there. But today, still a few more pop-up showers over the mountains and deserts. Temperatures this afternoon along the coast are going to be in the upper 70s. Marine layer is with us this morning, so starting to pull its way back. By the afternoon, we'll get a lot of sunshine out there, 90s across the inland valleys and the mountains, and 113 for the deserts. Coming up, we'll take a look at that 7-day forecast, talk about what's in store for the weekend and beyond. Back to you.
Evan, thank you very much. And you can get weather alerts sent straight to your phone. Be sure you download our free CBS 8 app. Also, go to our website, cbs8.com. We have constant updates. And here in just a couple of hours, Mayor Todd Gloria set to sign the University Community Plan update.
Now, this plan is allowing for 29,000 new homes in the area, badly needed, right? CBS 8's Regina Yarita live in University City with the details. But there's also concerns being brought up with this, Regina.
Yeah, that's correct. And this plan could have this neighborhood look or feel more like downtown, as the construction of more high-rise apartments could start in the near future. The plan could also double the population in this area. So San Diego City Council actually first approved neighborhood plans that essentially pave the way for tens of thousands of housing units to be built here. Leaders are looking for more ways to build homes near transit, so they see this plan as more room for growth in this this area because of the extension of the Blue Line trolley. And with UCSD being so close, they believe it's a game changer for college students. Now today, Mayor Todd Gloria will sign the landmark update to the university community plan. The update allows for up to 29,000 new homes and 72,000 jobs, reinforcing the area as a major employment hub. But there are new zoning policies included in these plans. The biggest issue that critics have against the project is if new zoning could encourage development farther from bus and trolley lines instead of what city officials have originally planned. There's also concerns over traffic, parking, and infrastructure. But back out here, Mayor Todd Gloria will hold a press conference in just a couple of hours, starting a little after 8 a.m. to discuss and, of course, sign this a new updated community plan into law. That's the latest here in University City. Regina Urita, CBS 8.
Regina, thank you. This morning there are concerns over eroding bluffs along Sunset Cliffs Boulevard.
City crews were seen yesterday performing these urgent repairs. CBS 8's Chris Grow live in Point Loma now, where construction crews have been busy. Chris, we know a lot of people like to walk along that route. What's going on?
Yeah, we're on that walking path right now, and now that they're getting a little bit of that sunlight, though, we still have a little bit of marine layer over us. Right now, you can see a little bit clearly some of the work that's been done. So you see that guardrail, the traditional one, and then it just ends. And then you have this new guardrail that's been installed. You can see the additional fencing that's even been put in there with some of that fresh wood. This is not only new guardrail that's been installed, but it's also several feet further away from the cliffs, a little bit further east. Something that, again, the city is preparing for with the coastal erosion that is taking place here on the bluffs, on the cliffs. We spoke with some of the folks here in this area, and they say they're all for this work being done.
Stop it. It's nature, wind, rain. It's happening. Right behind me here, yes, it's been a long time coming. If you want to take care of it, you'd have to fill it in, and I don't think they're going to try and do something like that. They're just going to keep moving further to the east with the road.
Yeah, so this section, especially with the aging guardrail, that rusting guardrail, was really a concern not only for the public, but also for the city. So they came out here, they replaced it. Again, it's about maybe 2 feet further east away from where that old guardrail was. And you could maybe anticipate that this is work we could see eventually happen as we begin to see a lot of these guardrails begin to age out, and then eventually them also start to move a little bit further east of where they used to be, just anticipation of those crumbling bluffs, which are, again, happening at every moment here in very small instances, as you've heard from geologists. And again, this is something that our future that we're facing. So they went ahead, they did this work. We came in this morning to see if we might be able to see them doing this in any other spots. But so far, this is that work that we covered both last night and this morning and what we see so far. So, of course, we're going to send things back to you guys in studio as we continue to see how some of those who live here in this area respond to this new guardrail. Eric and Netta.
Oh. Yeah, it is a gorgeous start to the morning,
Yeah.
at least. Yeah, to head out for a walk right now is probably better than later.
I was going to say, here we are again. Things are going to heat up. But you're saying we're kind of at the tail end of this?
Yeah, it looks like we're going to slide a bit for Wednesday through Friday. Less muggy conditions as well, so
Nice.
less humidity, cooler temperatures.
What's
I
that?
say cooler. This is the foggy start to the morning from Hotel Del, from Hotel
yeah.
Del.
Wow.
So it really is dependent on where you are as to what you're seeing. Very patchy cloud cover today. And you can see that on our satellite radar view as well. So from San Clemente down through Carlsbad, there's a little bit of cloud cover pushing on shore. Same situation toward downtown, moving through the South Bay. What we're going to see is, of course, by mid-morning, 9, 10 a.m., we'll have sunshine across the majority of the county. That sunshine is going to last all the way through the day. By nighttime hours, those clouds can surge back on shore, but they've mainly been hanging close to the coast, and they've been very patchy as opposed to uniform. Rain chances drop down for Wednesday through Friday and then climb again by the time we get to Saturday. Now, today's the final day where we have those possibilities of showers and thunderstorms across the mountains and deserts. We've seen them almost daily, whereas you're maybe driving north or south, you look off to the east and you notice just how abundant those clouds are. Very thick, billowing clouds. Those clouds are the ones that are capable of producing showers and thunderstorms due to that unstable heating by the afternoon. So it's usually in that about 2 p.m. to about 7 p.m. window that we see that take place. Walking out the door right now, we're in the 60s along the coast, 69 degrees in downtown San Diego, 65 in Encinitas, 67 in Escondido. In Julian, we're already in the 70s at 76 degrees. Here's a live look outside of Booker Hill, facing east, so toward that sunrise. Sunrise was about 4 minutes ago. We have a decent amount of day length on hand. Sunset not coming until 7:42 p.m. On the 10-day temperature trend graph here, you can see how those temperatures slide significantly into tomorrow. We're cooler for tomorrow through about Friday, and then we're warming up again with more hot temperatures for the upcoming weekend, more muggy conditions by the weekend. So Saturday and Sunday are the days we're watching out for that, for hotter temperatures, for more humidity. But in the meantime, at the end of the day today, we'll see all of our heat-related alerts expire, a bit more mild for Wednesday through Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, have those hot temperatures in play. Let's check in and see how traffic is this morning. So far, it's been very light. We had a crash that was cleared earlier this morning. Now we have a stalled vehicle that we want to take you to. So this one is closer to the 15, stalled vehicle on 15 southbound before 40th Street. This is right where the 15 meets the 8, so just south of the 8 freeway on the 15 southbound. Beyond that, let's take a look at your border wait times as you head out the door. 100-minute wait at the San Ysidro Port of Entry, so that means that you're running about an hour 40. Otay Mesa Port of Entry going to take you about an hour 25 to get across.